What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Miko. I'm back. Yes, I'm back again. Okay, so the last time I made a video, my last video was about gang stalking, and I got a lot of positive feedback, a lot of positive comments, except for a few people. They felt that gang stalking was not spiritual at all. They felt like it was physical, and I'm here today to try to explain to you how it is spiritual and explain to you my point of view of it. Now, I hear a lot of people say that that the government is after them, or the government is harassing them, or they'll say that the government is using energy weapons on them. They're getting hit with radiation. People are breaking into your home and they're invading your private space. They're poisoning your food. You get your tires slashed and some more horrendous things. Um, People are following you around. You have people in unmarked cars with dealer license plates. Um, Helicopters are flying over your house. You see federal agents and unmarked cars that follow you around. What else can I? The police is in on it too. Local official police. You know, they're always making their presence known in your area where you're at, sitting at the end of your block. I get that all these things are happening to you, okay? And I understand why you might feel that it is the government. Now, what I'm trying to explain to you is this: it is the government. They have their own special task force or their own special bureau to harass and to make your life a living hell. So we can agree that the government does have a special task force set aside to gang stalk you. Okay, so we agreed upon that. Now, what I want to tell you something is, anytime the government does anything, it's always mainly top secret. So now, if the government was stalking you and they were harassing you and they were doing all these horrendous things to you, there is no way in the world that they're going to allow the evidence to come back upon them. The government does not do stuff like that. When they do something, they cover their traces. They cover their tracks. They you get what I'm saying. The whole just the point of that they are leaving traces that points back to them tells me that they really is something else behind this. I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying? Because the government don't just gang stalk you and do all of these different things and think that there will be no repercussions. They also have something called crimes against humanity, but they want you to believe that it's the government. But I'm gonna tell you what I think it is, and this is just only opinion based. I have no factual evidence about none of this, but all I know is what the Lord tells me and the things that I see going on in my life. Okay. God, we're living in the last days right now. And for some, God needs men and women who's going to stand up and who's going to battle with him. Now, I don't know why God has chosen you. I don't know why God has chosen me. All I know is that God has a he has a calling on our lives. He has a calling for on everyone's lives who will submit to him. But we were specially chosen. Now, excuse me, I don't know what it is that God wants you to do. I have yet to find out what God wants me to do. You know, I guess if you ask, you shall receive. He hasn't given me my instructions yet. Now, I do know God has chosen me for a fact. And he also said, I have known God chose you before you were ever in the womb. You understand what I'm saying? I knew ever since I was a child that there was something special I had to do for God. When the gang stalking came up, I said, "Oh, this is it. This is it." And he still has not revealed it to me. But I knew since I was a kid, I kept saying, "I wonder what I'm gonna have to do for God." It's something God had embedded this in my spirit as a child. I always knew that there was something that I had to do for God. Now, this is what it is. God has chosen you for a time such as this. He has something that He wants you to do. He has, I don't know what it is, or He wants us to do. But here's the thing, we have a light and an aura about ourselves. And our light is shining just a little bit brighter than everybody else. And the demons can see that. And that's why you're gang stalked. You get what I'm saying? Now, you have people who are filled with faith and who believe in God, and your light still shines brighter than theirs. And you have some people here who are being gang stalked and don't believe in God. And they're new agers. They might believe in Buddha, or they might not believe in anything for that matter. I can't tell you why God would choose someone who does not believe in Him. I can't tell you why God would choose someone who worships Buddha um, or other gods. I don't knock anyone else for their religion. Whatever your religious preferences is, that's your business. I try to bring as many people as I can into Jesus Christ, into our religion, but not so much of our religion, but our faith. But I don't try to force what I believe upon other people. Okay, so now the demons can see this. The demons cannot read your mind. Well, I don't know about that one. You know, that's iffy. That's iffy right now. The technology and yeah, I don't know about that one. So we're gonna leave that one alone. But they can't. They don't know what God has in store for you. They don't know what God's purpose is for you. They don't know what God has in store for you. All they know is that you were chosen by God in these last days. And so you are harassed and you are hindered, and they do everything they can to take you out of here. The reason why they want to take you out of here is because they don't know what God's purpose and His plan is for you. So they want to get rid of you before it can ever come to fruition. And that's what it is. Now, I'm going to tell you something. Demons come in all shapes and sizes. And they can shape shift, they can jump into people, they can do a whole lot of things. You may be gang stalked by the government. But let me explain something to you. The government, what do you think the government just said? I want to gang stalk Mary Lou Thomas down the street, right there on 56 and Vernon. Really? Or do you think that you looked up enough conspiracy theories and the government said, we're going to get that one? Or do you think you looked up conspiracies that were supposed to be top secret or let me tell you something. Now, I do know for a fact that if you look up too many conspiracy theories and the government sees that you believe in conspiracy theories, they will deem you as a terrorist of the United States. You understand what I'm saying? But they will do that. They will consider you as a terrorist and what's that? What was that movie called? Enemy of the State. It's weird, but what I'm trying to get at is this: the government is filled to the brim with demonic spirits, demonic entities. These are demons that are after your life. This is Satan, Lucifer, whatever you want to call him, the devil. That's after you. He, let me tell you, the devil has sicked his minions on you, and they're jumping in and out of people to do their bidding and to do whatever his will is, whatever the devil's will is. That's what they're there for. And it's no different with the government. Don't think you've looked up something, somebody put you in this program, or you pissed off somebody. No, you can think they would love for you to think all those things. You know why? Because when you think it's the government, then you go campaigning and everything that you do to fight it is physical, and you'll never win, or get you'll never even get a jump on the gang stalking if you continue to believe that it is physical, and you will die. You will be then been dead by the time you try and demolish or diminish the gang stalking, if you're trying to do it physical, because it's not a physical problem, it's a spiritual problem. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but spiritual principalities, wickedness in high places. You know, y'all all know Ephesians. So understand me. There is nothing that you and anyone else can do about the gang stalking. I don't care how many people rally together. I don't care how many people do this and do that. You're the gang. It's only two entities that can stop the gang stalking, and that's God and that's Jesus. And if you have not went to either one of them, you will be dealing with this gang stalking until the day you die. And I promise you that. And if you know anyone who has beat gang stalking without having to use any spiritual tools like the Bible, praying, God, if you know anyone, send them my way personally because I know it can't be done. There's no way that you'll ever beat these demons unless you go to God. You ain't, let me tell you something. You are not equipped to fight a demon. Now they got people out there who are, but for the majority of us, I mean, you can be faith filled as all faith. You can be filled to the brim with faith, but these demons, some of these demons out here, only God can deal with these demons. Only Jesus can. Only it's certain demons that you can't even get out of you unless you fasted. Unless you fasting. So don't get it twisted that you can do this alone. If you don't have God and you don't have Jesus, them demons will eat you alive. I'm telling you. So y'all go ahead and continue to think that it's the government. Because if it was the government, let me tell you something. If it was the government, do you think they would leave anything leading, any traces leading back to them? The mere fact that they're leaving traces uh, showing that it is the government, that tells me right there that there's some bullshit involved. No, they are demons. They're filled with evil spirits. Um, they're evil workers of iniquity. You understand? You get what I'm saying? These people are full of demons, and the demons hop in and out of these people and make them do whatever they want them to do. So, if you're continuing on believing that this is physical, you'll never get any leeway or headway with the gang stalking because you don't have the right tools to fight it. If you're fighting physical, it's kind of like you done brought rocks, and I got an AK-57. So if you don't go somewhere and sit down, only thing you can do right now is raise awareness, unless you're ready to give it to God and battle, because this will carry on until the day you die. They might subside a little bit, and hold up, and I'm not saying that there are not real people with the government who's not doing these things. I'm not saying they're not using energy weapons on you. I'm not saying that people are not breaking into your homes and invading your private space when you're not around. But those people are full of demons. Regular people don't do that. Them regular people, especially regular black people, we don't do none of that. I'm not breaking in your house just to move your food around so I can go get a penitentiary bid. I don't think so. No, you ain't gonna. Well, how much you gonna pay me? I'm telling you, we not. And then in the reports that people are making are saying that people came in and they poisoned their food, or they moved stuff around. They just, the glasses was right here, and then when I came home they were in the drawer. But I specifically set them on the dresser. We don't do stuff like that. So I don't know what kind of people they dealing with, but people I people I know, dog. If we come in there, it's for a reason. It ain't to move your stuff around. But these people that are doing these things are full to the capacity with demons. Like I said, regular, just a normal person, even if they were mad at you or upset with you, or they wanted to scare you, they don't. We just don't get down like that. You gotta be real messed up to be going up in people's houses and poisoning their food. These are demons. You dealing with demons, my nigga. And if you can do it without God, let me know. I would love to see you get rid of the gang stalking without God. Because I'll tell you like this. You can believe in Buddha today. You can believe in you can be a Muslim. You can be all of these different things. But when God is ready to use you, He gonna use you. You might be praising Buddha today, and you might be praising Jesus tomorrow. My God is wonderful, and He can do it all. I've seen His miraculous work, so there is no limits to what He can do. So if He chose you, well, we'll see how that goes in due time. You know, God don't make no mistakes. But yeah, this is strictly spiritual. You know, and it's kind of like people who are depressed, and well, you know, people who are depressed are full of demons too. That's a whole nother story, whole nother, you know. But before we can address the depression, we got to figure out what the underlying condition is, because if somebody is depressed, there's a reason behind them being depressed. You know, some people, their mother might have been on drugs, their father left, or their husband beat them, or whatever caused you to be depressed. Before we can ever treat the depression, we have to try and start to fix the underlying conditions, because there are reasons why you are depressed. You get what I'm saying? Well, let me explain something to you. I get what you're saying. It is the government. I'm not saying that it's not the government. I'm not saying that they're not doing these things to you. What I'm telling you is that there's an underlying condition. The underlying condition is that these are demons in regular people's bodies that are wearing government clothes. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. So you still can't win, because you're dealing with demons who are posing as regular people. Do you get it now? You are in the last days. I don't care if you're a new age. I don't care if you don't believe in God. I don't care if you don't like to read the Bible. The fact of the matter is, you are in the last days. Period. So now, you live your life. You keep living your life like tomorrow's gonna be here, or like there is no God, or God ain't coming back. You continue to do what you want to do. Matter of fact, I tell you what, you continue to believe that it's the government. You know what I'm saying? And what I want you to do is rap, sign petitions, and um, raise awareness about gang stalking, and have self help groups, and you guys are come together and figure out how you guys can beat this in the courts. That's what you do. And what I want you to do is, when you are successful, come back and let me know. Let me know. That's what I want you to do. But anyway, um, man, y'all got it twisted. Y'all really got it twisted. Let me tell you something. I'm always saying it. Let me tell you something. But look, I'm not here to save your life at all. I'm here to save your salvation. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't live until you die. We all gonna go one day. So I'm not, that's not my job to try to save your life at all. But I do want to save your salvation. And I hope that we all can stand up and be strong and admit what this is, and then we can come to a better solution. Because if you keep going to the government, you ain't going to God. You understand what I'm saying? There are certain things that you just can't do. And some matter of fact, this right here you cannot do. The only way to deal with this is if you give it to God. What you gonna do against the government? Waiting. You know, you think the government just decided that I want to gang stalk you? No, you're not that important, and neither am I. No, they know that God has a calling on your life. They know what God has in store for you. They don't know what it is, but they know that it's something important. There's something important. You know what I'm saying? And that's why you're being gang stalked. Satan has seen your light and your aura, and it is beaming. And he want to know, why is your aura and your light beaming brighter than anybody else? This dude over here don't even believe in God, and his aura and light is beaming brighter than the next man. Why is that? He wants to know. And he knows that there is something important. He knows that we are important. He knows that there is a mission. He knows that there's a purpose. You know, I don't know what it is. It could be you just bringing the you could be a people's person like I am, and you could be bringing awareness to a lot of people who never could have got a word from God unless it came from you. You're the only person that some of these people would have ever listened to, and if it didn't come from you, they never would have got it. I'm just saying there are a lot of different things God can be using you for, you know. And I suggest that you get on your knees and say, Lord, what is it? What have you chosen me for? What can I do for you? How can I help you with this battle? I know he says the battle is not ours, it's his. But Lord, how can I assist you in any kind of way? What do you need from me? Show me, Lord, if I'm confused. I don't know if it's physical, I don't know if it's spiritual. I'm confused. Touch my spirit, come into my soul, and give me and tell me what is right. You know, the Lord will anything if anything that you ask for in His name, and it will, and it's according to His will, it will be given to you. I don't think that it's not God's will for you not to know what is happening to you. So if y'all don't want to take my word for it, get on your knees and pray and ask the Lord. You know what I'm saying? You ask and ye shall receive, and that's all I got to say on the whole thing. Um, I love you guys. I love everybody who watch my videos and who comment. Even the people who said it was physical, you guys didn't say anything bad. You only gave your opinion, and I respect everybody's opinion. And we'll be laughing about it tomorrow if I see y'all online or whatever. But when y'all leave me more, I know y'all gonna leave some more comments, and I'm gonna leave mine, and we gonna kiki and chop it up, and we gonna keep it pushing. All y'all cool. I love all you guys. And let me tell you something. This is the last thing I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna go. There has been many a days that I didn't want to live, bro, due to gang stalking. Um, the only reason that I am alive right now is because of the comments that people left me. You understand what I'm saying? Or I would be gone because there's days that I wanted to end it, and when I read my comments and people giving me good feedback and so forth and so forth, I stopped for a second and I let it soak in me, and I was like, you know what? You can't let them win. You can't. You got to do something. You can't let the enemy win like this. You know. So I just said that to say that you guys have been a blessing. So basically, some of the people out there saved my life because genuinely, I was ready to go. I didn't know what this was. I didn't know what was going on. It felt like I don't know what it felt like. It felt like I was just. I don't know if I didn't know if I was coming, if I was going. Was I in trouble? Am I not in trouble? What did I do? Who did I offend? You know the whole get down. Y'all know. You know what I'm saying. But thank you guys for your comments, and thank you for watching my videos. Uh, I think you guys are great for doing that, and because I don't really have much to say. I be talking about some BS around here, but I just hope that maybe something I might say might resonate with anyone. But anyway, peace, y'all.